Hello everyone, I'm here to just show you my current big project I'm working on in my new world. This is the first where there's going to be a big statue. Over here are some ships approaching a dockyard. I have done a lot of work on this. Past 2 years I have been building on this world. There's the machine that brings boats in for repairs. I've even built it so it goes out into the ocean too, so boats and all can leave and enter to get repairs. This road will take us to the town when we finally get to it. The dockyard is quite a distance away from the actual little town connected to it. Here we are. Here's the town. Got the big farm there, the cafe there. This is going to be a hardware store when fully completed. This is the clothing shop. It has all the different types of armor that you can buy as a clothing. This is the bank. I have been working on an economy in this world. Don't mind about the fact that everything's everywhere in here. I have yet to fix it. Good. Look in one of these other chests, this one here, this is what it has in them. It has hundreds, 50s, 20s and 10s. And back here is the main vault. The obsidian is getting upgraded soon enough, so yeah. Anyway, town center fountain. Got a little house here. And this is the park. It's a nice little benches and everything in it. Don't mind the zombies, they won't exist soon enough. This is currently the new construction site I've recently started working on. It's the future police station of the town. Yeah, the gates are currently sealed on the town. Train station there. All over here are some more houses. This is the farm. It's a pretty big one. It's got to supply more than just this town, so that's why it's so big. Here's the church. Even the inside and all are decorated. It took me quite a while to get a good design for this church. It's even got a nice little bell tower up here. See, nice little bell tower to be able to be rung soon enough. That's the train station. It leads beyond the wall of the town. The train station goes on a direct path to the next target. This is in the middle of the road. It's like a little lab. Don't mind that over there. You'll see that later. Little lab, and this here runs the power. And this is an elevator. I hate when this is the case. I'll show you it later in the next other location. And if we follow this road here, we reach this little cross junction. The bee farm and cemetery are that way. The city is that way. I'll show you the city last because there's a lot more there. Yeah, that's still burning. This is the current bee farm. It's getting upgraded soon enough. I'm just focusing on getting the basics built for it all now. And if we follow this road, we get to the next part of it, which was meant to be the cemetery. And yes, I've done a nice little detail work on all the bridges and all. And if I come right over here, follow this road, we reach what's supposed to be the cemetery, but it's no longer the cemetery, but rather the ancient ruins. Currently I'm still working on building up the ancient ruins, but the basic idea is that this will be a nice ancient explorable ruin when it's completed. And if we just keep going back this way, I will now show the city. Once I finally get back over here. I should really be using my elytra for this for transportation, but yeah. I need to follow the road and all, and it's hard to control an elytra sometimes. Now if we follow this way, and yes, there are lampposts that actually work. You see there's a train track going all the way to the city wall here. The wall is huge, and I've even made it so the gates and all can function. Up here in this little control box. See? If I click that, and I click that, it'll say the gates are closed, and the gates are now closed. And if I come back up here, and I do it the same here, open the gates and the announcement, the gates are now open. Purple is the primary color here, but there's going to be a couple of more of those houses scattered around. And this is the main city fountain. The beacon shoots up to that. This is the satellite. It's a project that took me quite a while to build because I kept upgrading it as time went on. It's got a nice cannon system on it, and many different rings of power within. Power, 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 power. That's a ring of power. More power. Another ring of power. Comes all the way up. It's got solar panels and everything, and electrical copper wires to use as an electrical appliance. And it's not the only place I use electrical. If I come over here, we'll be seeing the laboratory for the city. It's been located deep under the riverbank here, so it will be out of the way. See, this is the elevator. Push this button, and it takes you right down. See, a nice little elevator system into the lab. This is the lab. That is supposed to be sealed. Much better. This is the pressure system for the city. It runs using these as gauges. Now if I come over here and turn that, it'll close up again. We've got the conduit research division, the end research division, and this is the generator that actually works. If I flick this switch here, everything turns off, all the power. When I turn it back on, it'll go back to that and power is restored. This is the nether system. This is our nether portal. It takes straight to the nether, to our big boys project in the nether. Waiting for it to load. This is where I also perfected the generator system. See? All my facilities have generators. We got Project Atlantis, the Research Hub project, Project Terraformation, and the Expansion project. Down here is the Atlantis project system, and this is the big circuit I've been working on for it. Flick that, flick that. Now, this was supposed to be a human nether fortress, but I decided to make it look more like a ruin. Makes it look more realistic for the nether. Now if I press this here, it'll teleport me here to the Project Atlantis system. But if I go over to this one, however, it teleports me right to the lab. The research hub. This is where the generator design was perfected. We got little systems over here. Click this, it opens the door. And over here is a Blaze Spawner Research Containment Division. And the same is over here. There is a door system here too. We are researching the ways of the past. And why all of these structures exist. Now if I head back to the overworld, there's a few more things to show. It takes time for things to load. There we go. Now, if I come back up to the surface, there's one last section to show. Back up we go. This elevator is the only way into the system. Oh, god bloody damn it. Now, it's not the first time that's happened, and it won't be the bloody last. Just gotta do that. That's an annoyance. Anyway, back up to the surface we go. The last Point, a top secret project I have been working on now for quite a while. It's also an original design from my game I'm currently designing. It's also going to be part of a gacha series I'm working on as well. This is the main entry point. Follow this bridge through the system. Nighttime is the perfect time. And this is the machine. Before I activate it, I'm going to give you the quick tour of it. It works in 3 levels. There is a power core inside, and each level it goes through gives it more power. This crystal here gives it this main amount of power. See, listen to that hum if you can hear it. Took me a while to get that crystal right. Now if I come over here and activate it, you will see that the entire thing is powerful and powered up. Flick that switch and you come over here. Each layer turns on individually. And up here, the beacon, like so, shoots right through the crystal. I'm currently still working on the design for the machine. This is just a basic version of it. Once completed, it will be actually able to do shit. Once it's done, its design is simple. To revert the time. It's to control the weather, the time, and everything in this world. That's about all I have currently on this world. I've been working on it for about 2 years or so now. Flick the switch and each individual piece turning off now. I'm going to show you the inside so far of what I've done. If I just break right there, you can come in here and notice all the copper blocks. All the copper is the electrical outlet, see? All connecting the redstone and everything. I decided to do it this way because I figured I might be able to do something with the copper since no one really uses much for copper. Once I'm done, there's got to be this miniature version of the machine in here to act as its power core. Now if I come back out here, this is the control facility. It runs the machine. And that's about it currently. There's a lot more to add, and this is the basic amount of stuff so far in the world. Once I'm completed this world, it's going to become public. It'll be public to my subscribers anyway. Well, that's about it. Thank you for watching.